Contender!
Top South Bloc officials have said the first Rafale squadron is just one short of completion at the Ambala Air Base, as India could only send 3 fighters out of the 5 readied fighters from the Merignac Air Base due to unforeseen reasons. They also said that 7 more Rafale fighters have been lined up for delivery next month, out of which 6 will be flown to the Hasimara Air Base in West Bengal to raise the second squadron. They also said that the range of the Meteor missile is way beyond any missile in the arsenal of China and Pakistan, while the 70 km range Hammer and 560 km range Scalp air-launched cruise missile will ensure that the adversary will have no early warning, as both these systems can be launched from within Indian territory and beyond the visual range. After the completion of the Phase 1 of the AMCA program, that includes development of 2 next-generation technology demonstrators by Hindustan Aeronautics, a new consortium company will be formed, in which 2 private sector companies will have a majority stake, and a minority stake by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and this new consortium company will be in charge for producing the AMCA fighter jet in the Phase 2 of the program. The AMCA project will be pushed through the special purpose vehicle route, where 2 Indian private companies will be provided with 75% of the government funding, and the remaining 25% of the project cost will have to be borne by the 2 Indian private companies. The RDO's AMCA project director has confirmed that the first next-generation technology demonstrator will roll out in 2024, and its first flight will take place in 2025, followed by the second next-generation technology demonstrator in 2026. Aeronautical Developmental Agency had started search for Indian vendors in 2018 for the AMCA program, and defense companies having a positive net worth and that have never been blacklisted by the central or state government have been asked to send in their proposals. Around 100 Indian Air Force personnel have started their training in Russia to operate the S-400 system, and the Air Force has also started the groundwork for the deployment of the first S-400 Air Defence Regiment, that will arrive in November 2021. The Indian Air Force plans to activate the first regiment by April 2022, and each S-400 regiment will comprise of a long-range radar, a command post vehicle, a target acquisition radar and 16 launchers. The Indian Air Force will receive both 400 km and 250 km range missiles, while the Air Force will depend on the Akash system and MR-SAM air defense system for air defense coverage in the range of 25 km to 100 km. The second regiment will be delivered by mid-2022, and the rest 3 regiments will be delivered by 2023. The Indian Air Force plans to deploy 3 regiments in the western sector that will provide cover for the whole of the western sector against Pakistan, and 1 regiment in the northeast sector, and 1 regiment in the eastern sector against China. The Indian Air Force has confirmed that it is not seeking integration of the S-400 batteries with Indian or the Israeli air defense system, and the S-400 will work as a standalone system under the Air Defense Command. Spanish shipbuilder Navantia has launched the first S-80 submarine built for the Spanish Navy, and this 3,000-ton submarine is expected to conduct its first sailing in early 2022. It is to be noted that Navantia has offered the same S80 Plus design with bioethanol fuel cell-based air-independent propulsion system under the project P75I of the Indian Navy, and the S80 baseline is the closest to the P75I requirements specified by the Indian Navy. The submarine also features a combat system developed by Navantia in collaboration with the US firm Lockheed Martin that enables it to launch land attack tactical missiles, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, heavyweight torpedoes and also lay seabed mines. after the recent Chinese media report that Chinese military has deployed PCL-191 long-range rocket launchers that will act as a deterrence to India. Indian military experts have said that these 370mm rocket systems will have a range of 350 kilometers and will operate from Chinese air bases that will have intrinsic air defense protection, as they will be vulnerable in open terrain. They also said that China is using long-range rockets and missiles to fill the void in the capabilities of its air force. The Indian Army's Smerch has a range of 90 kilometers, while the extended-range guided Pinaka rockets have a range of 100 kilometers, and the experts have advised to exploit the Pinaka system, as it can also achieve 250 kilometers by using ramjet propulsion.
Omar dropped it.